So a few months ago, BenQ, the people that make monitors and it turns out lamps, I didn't know about that, they sent me this. They said it's a lamp that's good for programmers and they asked me to review it. There are three parts to this lamp. Let me just show you. We have the counterbalance, which is the bit that holds it onto the screen. We have the control, and we have the lamp itself. This is the weight here. It feels well made. Well, part of it feels well made. So we've got this bit here. This is the weight. This feels nice and well made, and it's reasonably high quality plastic in here. And you can see this is the bit that goes on the top that secures it onto the top of the monitor. So that all feels very good. The mechanism, the hinge feels good. This little bit here, which is the part that the lamp itself hooks into, doesn't feel quite so good quality. I'm always worried when I take it in and out that I'm going to snap it off. This feels good quality as well. It turns very nicely. There are little, you can feel sort of gradations in the turn as you go through. That clicks each time you turn it. Can you hear that? So as I turn that, it will click. And these buttons feel good quality. It has a rubber base so it doesn't slip on the desk. And then there's the lamp. Now this actually feels the lowest quality out of all the three items. I'm not saying it's low quality, it just feels a little bit flimsy. I'm a bit worried, that it would break quite easily, so I always want to hold it and handle it very carefully. This fits into this, but this is quite fiddly. It just, I don't know, it doesn't go in. So there we are. Okay, that's in now. Up there. This then plugs into the back. There's this USB that goes into either your monitor or your PC or Mac. I can bring this closer to the camera. You press it to switch it on. You can control the color temperature by turning that. When I turn that, you can see, if you look up here, that is changing. And then if you press this button here, that moves across to tell you that you're now controlling the brightness rather than the color temperature. This button sets the brightness automatically. You press it and it sort of is supposed to find the right level of brightness. And then this shows that's what it's doing. This is a 27-inch monitor, and you can see that the lamp fits quite well on top of it. If we measure it, we can see that it comes in at 45 centimeters. That's about 17.5 inches. I'm going to do this last bit in the car because it's getting a bit noisy in the house and it's just too windy to film outside. So the verdict then. What did I think of it? The good and the bad. Let's start with the good. I like the way it doesn't clutter up the desk. It fits very snugly and well on the top of the monitor. It's been well designed. I like the way that you can control the color temperature, and I like the way you can control the brightness. And you can make sure that you optimize those settings so that it doesn't hurt your eyes. It doesn't reflect off the monitor either. So as a concept and a design, it works really well, but it's a $100 lamp or thereabouts, depending on the model that you get. And there are various different models. Some have the controls built into the actual bar. And I think that's a lot of money for a lamp. The question is it worth the money? And that really depends on how much money you think is reasonable to spend on a lamp anyway, and how much you're willing to pay for the features that it provides. So what it does very well. And if you want that enough, and you're willing to spend $100 and that's not a huge investment for you, then I would say it's an excellent product. But you have to remember as well that you can buy a lamp for $20. I will certainly be keeping mine where it is because I like it very much.